They say growth can only happen outside your comfort zone. So, I've decided that's where I'll spend this year. Now, what will I be doing? Well, I messed up. See, I told you guys last week that I'm going to be putting out a banger of a video for you guys. And I tried. I didn't try just once. I tried twice to put out 2 different banger videos. Roll the clips. Oh, I don't want Parrot to get sticky with glue. Do we want Parrot sticky with glue?
Yes.
No. Which is the island, which is what I was promised we could go to, but now we're not going there. So they said, you have to go to Fort DeSoto. So we go to Fort DeSoto, and now we can't go to Fort DeSoto. Whew. It's okay.
I'm gonna attack this fort.
What's that?
I'm gonna take it over.
Dude, we're gonna take the fort. We're gonna take the fort. See, I tried, but I was met with obstacles on both situations, but I realized I still need to put a video out today. So I scrolled down the list and I looked for something that I could do real fast because there really wasn't a lot of time to film this big of a video. So I just went ahead and decided I'm gonna bare my soul to the internet. And so we got Tori, who's manning the cameras, and she's gonna ask me 20 questions from the internet. And you guys get to see who I really am as a person. So without further ado, let's get into it. Tori, what's the first question?
All right. First question is, what would you pick to be the title of your autobiography?
Chaos personified. I think. I don't know how else to describe my life. Or failing upward. I feel like someone's already used that, but I feel like that describes my life. Is I never really know what the next chapter is going to be until I'm in that chapter. And so for me, it's just like learning to live within the chaos. And as someone who's, and Tori's going to be very quick to chime in on this one, who is borderline a control freak, chaos has been very predominant in my life. And I've had to learn to adapt over the years. So, and then the whole failing upwards, I feel like, man, there's situations I don't deserve to be in, but just because I was in the right place, the right time, or knew the right person in the time, that I just got lucky with where I am in life. And so, yeah, I think that answers that one.
All right. Next question is, how long could you last on the run after robbing a bank?
Oh, talking peak Jack or current Jack?
I think this is talking about current.
All right, let's be realistic. Let's get a little scientific for a second. I am in no way some marathon runner at this point in my life. If you would have asked me about 6 or 7 years ago, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I can take on the world. Realistically, with the adrenaline and the hype of life, and I robbed a bank, and that's a potential felony because robbing is, we probably were armed with a weapon. I got about 2 miles in me. You're not supposed to laugh at that.
Oh my gosh, 2 miles. That is, I believe any more than that.
Running? Like sprinting 2 miles.
What is the run? Like on the run. How long could you last on the run after robbing?
Oh, like you're saying like I'm on the I'm on the lamb.
Right.
Like I'm just
You're
trying
not
to,
just straight up run.
Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, put me in the mountains. Put me with Sasquatch. Put me with any of those Arctic monkeys up there. Like, put me with them. Wait, are there Arctic monkeys, or is that just a band name?
If it's not a band name.
It is a band name.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would be legit.
No, listen. Bank robbers are stupid. A lot of them, like, let's be realistic. Like, the intelligence level of bank robbers, there's not a lot of forethought into this. So for me, I would put so much knowledge into it. I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're not going to spend any of the money for like 3 or 4 months. And if we do spend money, it's going to be in 6 states over. And we're going to make sure we don't get caught. We're going to be in the woods. We're going to have a go house, for lack of better words. We're going to have a house that we just go and we live there for 4 months. FBI, open up! it's going to have. It's going to be basically like a bunker above ground. We're going to be able to survive and thrive there for 3 to 4 months, and then afterwards, spend all that money. I'm never getting caught. Come on. But sprinting, 2 miles.
I don't know.
Like hard out sprint from the cops.
I think that they would catch you because you would, I think you would miss JT. And so I think that they would lay in wait for you somewhere where JT is.
See, no, I'd be smart. You and JT would be in the go house.
Oh, we're complicit in this.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. In your opinion, can you use a gift card on a first date?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's so easy, cut and dry. I think that if you get to see the true soul of a person, if they're like, really, you're gonna use a gift card? If a girl, like, if I was in the role reversals, if the girl was the one who had to normally pay, and she used a gift card, I'd be like, oh, she's thrifty. Like, I like this. Like,
right.
We're gonna be good with money. Like, it ain't about spending what we got. It's about protecting what we got. I like it.
I agree. All right.
That's why I married you.
Oh, thanks.
Jessica Wooden.
If you could live anyone's life in their body, who would you be?
That's such a weird question. Like, I don't want anyone's life. I think my life is pretty great. And yeah, like, do I want to be in the body of a billionaire? Yeah, but then you realize you have to deal with the chaos of being a billionaire. Like, how many billionaires do you see that you're like, oh, this person is truly happy? Like, it's people with a lot of money have people asking for that money all the time. Like, I wouldn't want that. I'm comfortable, I'm protected. I got a family. God is good to us. Like, I wouldn't want anything different. I know that's such a cop-out answer, but it is what it is.
That's great. For the record, I think Taylor Swift is truly happy.
Nah, listen, let's not get on Taylor Swift. No, we're going to get on it. There's no way that Kelsey is not a plant. Travis Kelce is a plant. He's an industry plant. You can't tell me that anytime you see them together, neither of them look happy.
Oh,
they look so fabricated to me.
No, they don't.
Like, he is a football player. We're going to get into it. He had a type before Taylor Swift. That you don't go from one type to another type like that unless you're an industry. It's an industry plant.
Taylor Swift, she's excellent.
So he's in it for the money, is what you're telling me.
No, I'm saying she's Taylor Swift. She's a freaking artist and a poet and a genius.
Yeah, but she's gonna ruin his life.
I don't know. I hope.
If the CTE doesn't. Next question.
Would you pass 10 kidney stones in 10 years if it meant one of your teams would win back-to-back championships?
There's no doubt in my mind I would.
Which team would you do it for?
All right, so we talking, because it's Manchester City. Like, that is my ride or die team right now. If you could tell me we were going to have back-to-back, because come on, we're Manchester City. We've already had back-to-back championships in the Premier League in the last 4 out of 5 years. But if you could tell me we could have 2 Champions Leagues and I get to feel that feeling once more, dude, give me all the kidney stones. And for all you people who think that I'm just a Manchester City fan because we got money now, nah, I was there with the David Silva days. Like, we were bad. Like, we were close to relegation. That was my team.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Taylor Swift.
She's a person.
All right. You go to, next question. You go to a girlfriend's house and meet her father for the first time. He hands you an aux cord. I mean, back in the day when,
Wow,
that was a thing.
Feels like an old.
Very dated. What song are you playing first?
So basically this question is, if I went back in time and I met your dad for the first time.
And he said, pump up jams. What jam would you pump up first?
Because I'm a Rico Suave kind of guy, of course I'm going to play some worship music to get on his good side. Like, that's an easy answer, but realistically, to test the waters, I'm playing some Kanye to see how he bumps it. Not pre-racist Kanye. Like, I'm talking graduation Kanye.
Because we dated a long time ago.
Yes.
So
Yes.
before all of that.
Before Kanye got weird.
He was special.
Get better, Kanye. Get better.
Back when you were a fan of Taylor Swift.
I was a fan of Taylor Swift until she went fake.
No, you're...
This is not a Taylor Swift video. Move on.
Would you rather be hairless or never be able to cut your hair?
Boy. That's a rough one.
I know.
Would I rather be hairless or never cut my hair?
Completely hairless. That means no eyelashes, no eyebrows.
Can't shave. Like,
You would rather never be able to cut your hair?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can't, like, because again, I'm thinking about, you know, like, you know, in movies when they pretend like they gave him nair.
You would look like Gandalf with a giant beard.
Wow, are you just gonna keep selling it to me? Like, come on, it's Gandalf.
All right, next question. Which blogger do you want to have your back in a bar fight? And which blogger do you want as your
Blogger? What is
I mean,
2010?
I think that it should be like
YouTuber?
Yeah.
I mean, the easy answer is the Paul brothers. Like, come on. Like, two trained fighters. Like, yeah, that's the ones you're going to
But
want.
only one. You can only pick one. Which
Okay, then we're going to pick Jake Paul. Like, the one who actually is, like, knocking people out.
That's who you want to have your back in a bar fight?
Yeah.
And which one do you want as your wingman?
Wingman. Who's a good talker? Who's a good talker? Like, that's what you got. Like, you think about it, that a lot of those English guys, you know, like the Sidemen and stuff, like, they're pretty smooth with their talking, like, just because their whole life they've been on camera, so they know how to talk to people and get people to want to listen to them. So, I mean, that's Mr. Beast. It's a cop-out answer, but, like, you know people are going to gravitate to him, and you know people are going to be like, oh, you're a friend with Mr. Beast? You're like, what can you do for me?
Oh, he's a nice guy. He's got money.
That we think he's nice.
We hope he's a nice guy.
His name's Mr. Beast, and, like, listen, put your Christianity aside. You can't name yourself Mr. Beast and not expect people to think you're the Antichrist. I mean, that's kind of self-imposed.
Well, that's just ridiculous. All right. I hope. If you could only have knees or elbows, which would you pick?
So my knees, I'd still have knees, but they would down be my elbows too. And then if vice versa.
No. If you could only have knees or elbows, so that means either your legs are completely locked or your arms are completely locked. You have no knees or no elbows.
This is basically saying, like, would you rather both your arms cut off or both your legs cut off?
Well, no, locked.
I feel like you could play off having your legs locked better.
How would you go to the bathroom? That's my question.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it. Like, I'd rather have my arms because, like, I could still type, could play video games, like.
You could still give me hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that was your top reason.
You can't make me the bad guy because I didn't say something.
All right, next question. Would you rather always have the hiccups or always have a headache?
As someone who has a perpetual headache, this is easy. Just keep the headaches.
Oh, okay.
The hiccups, like, there's times when I have the hiccups. And also, if my mom watches this, she's going to feel guilty, but I want her to hear this. She hated when we had hiccups as a kid. And so, like, anytime we'd have hiccups, I'd feel guilty. She's like, stop that. And I'm like, I can't stop it, Mom. And so, like, my mom, like, anytime I have hiccups, I, like, immediately think of my mom, like, oh, I gotta stop. That's what is trained in my brain. My mom's a great person. I don't want anyone of you to think she's not a great person. I think it's just, my hiccups are very obnoxious sounding. And again, I have headaches all the time. Me and Travis Kelsey might be CTE buddies from
Oh my gosh.
all the banging of my heads.
All right. So, if you were dying and you had to eat one human body part to
What
survive,
in the heck, Tori? What is this question?
what body part would you eat?
It's got to be the rump.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Like,
For nutrients.
I mean, you think about it, like everything that we eat that's, pork butt, the cow rear end, like every part of a animal that we eat, it's the butt that tastes the best. So like if I'm going to eat long pig, it's going to be the rump.
Long pig. Oh man.
Why did you put that question?
I was sorry. I just thought it was
If you could be a cannibal, what you gonna eat?
for survival though. Okay. Would you rather hit a home run as a pitcher, score a goal as a hockey goalie, or score a touchdown as a lineman?
All right. So neither of those, those three are none of my predominant sports I loved growing up. I love baseball, but we got Shohei Ohtani today's world. Pitchers hitting home runs isn't as crazy as a goalie in hockey scoring a goal. But if we're gonna say what's basically gonna be the best highlight in ESPN top 10 for the next day, it's gonna be an alignment. Anytime you see a beefy boy score a touchdown, it's awesome.
Sorry. Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
Who is the number one celebrity or athlete you want to see come back to life?
So that this is past.
Yes, they are currently dead and you would like them to come back to life.
All right. This might be a little controversial. It's got to be Babe Ruth.
Why is that controversial?
Because everyone's oh, he's one of the greatest of all times, but I'm the dude ate 6 hot dogs before a game. There's no way he's blasting 105 mile an hour fastball from Aroldis Chapman in today's world. He's maybe hitting 230.
Oh, I see.
Babe Ruth would probably be in some park bench in AA baseball in today's baseball, and I'm tired of defending modern day athletes. The reality of sports is every generation is a little bit better than the past generation because these athletes are putting more time and effort into their bodies. They're becoming more and more freak athletes. The fact that LeBron James spends over $1 million a year to keep his body in peak performance, they weren't doing that in the 1980s. Say what you want about Michael Jordan, LeBron debate, but the level of athleticism and talent in today's world is easily tenfold of what it was even 20, 30 years ago. So bring me Babe Ruth so we can squash this beef once and for all, and we can get that fat doughboy up at bat, and we just have Aroldis Chapman just throw one, blazed it right down the middle, and we're done.
All right. Next question. Let's say that the aliens were invading.
Okay.
If you had to pick one person to be the ambassador for the human race to meet aliens, who would it be?
Jeff Goldblum. That's not even a question in my mind.
Oh, there it is.
You could say there's someone more diplomatic, but if aliens are real and they're coming to Earth, they're enslaving us. Let's at least have some fun and see what Jeff Goldblum can do, because we're going to have fun with this. If it's anyone else, they're going to be scared, skittish. Putting Trump up there, Trump's going to insult them somehow. It's just not going to end well. So, let's have fun with this before we're enslaved.
Oh my God. Would you rather take on a mama lion with just a dagger or a pack of 8 wolves with just 8 bullets and a gun?
All right, so here's the thing. This is kind of the whole could 100 men overpower one gorilla kind of mentality. If I have 8 bullets, what kind of gun? Are we talking handgun? Are we talking M16?
I feel like it's just a normal average gun considering it's compared to a dagger. So it's like a pistol.
All right. I think the side-by-side comparison is a wolf is slightly smaller than a lion. The realistic is, and this is coming from my forensic background, I'm going to bring the science into this. Most people who shoot guns when it's life or death do not have great accuracy.
Right.
So for me, I have 8 bullets with 8 deadly creatures coming at me. Realistically, I might get 3 of them, and they might not be death blow shots. Like, then I'm just stuck with a blunt edge weapon against things that have sharp teeth, and they're going to be more than them. They're going to overpower me. The reason I'm choosing the lion is, if you ever watch nature documentaries, which when you have a 2-year-old, you watch a lot of, they are lazy. And you study, if you study them, every narrator always says, oh, they only have about a 30-second energy burst, and then they give up chasing something. So my thought process is have these short little 30-second, sorry, there's some weird noises coming from our child.
He's currently trying to blow up a glove like a balloon.
Ah, that's what's going on. So basically just kind of like have a 30-second circuit, basically, where you just kind of run around, tiring it out. Because if you learn about lions is like, they basically only eat enough nutrients to survive to the next day. So my thing is, you wear them out, and then you wait until they're vulnerable, and then you jump on the back, boom, one tap to the head.
That's fair.
That's terrifying.
All right. What president throughout history would be the best in an Air Force One movie situation?
Air Force One movie. So we're talking about Harrison Ford, cockpit. Oh gosh. The easy answer is Teddy Roosevelt, but I feel like we're talking about bringing someone in. They don't understand, like, if they're coming from their time period to this. I think Teddy Roosevelt might freeze up and panic because of all the new
But what
modern.
if it was like in Teddy? So
it's like in Teddy Roosevelt's era.
Right.
And so it's normal technology for him.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's Teddy Roosevelt easily. Abe Lincoln maybe, but again, Abe Lincoln's a bigger target. And I'm a big target, so us big targets are always taught, like, you're easier to bring down, so, like, you have to constantly be moving, whereas Teddy Roosevelt, he was short, robust, and tough, and, like, the dudes took bullets and survived, whereas Abe Lincoln didn't.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Oh, man. All right. Would you rather be the best looking dude in the world or be able to read minds?
I mean, I already am one of those. No, dude, read minds. I feel like anyone who says otherwise, like, that's the thing is, if you could read minds, you can make up your physical inadequacies, because you could hear whatever gender you're going after, you can hear whatever their head's thinking, what they want, what they're attracted to, and you get to live through that.
Would you go to a football game at a 70,000 seat stadium if you knew that 500 seats would get ejected into a black hole, but everyone who didn't get ejected would get $5 million?
All right, here's the thing. $5 million. My life is worth more than $5 million. I think that's an easy statement that, like, yes, I may never physically be holding on to $5 million in my life, but I get to live a life longer than potentially 33 years. Also, I'm never going to play a game where I could potentially lose my life. Like, that's just dumb. Like, $5 million isn't enough. Now, if we're talking about 5 trillion, no, because then the market becomes like flush with cash, and then it doesn't make sense, and then inflation happens, and then your money is not even worth $5 trillion. It's useless. So no, I'm not playing that game.
All right. The next question is very easy. Bacon or sausage?
Bacon. I'm not some Canadian psychopath who calls ham Canadian bacon and sausage Canadian sausage. Bacon is bacon.
All right, last question. If you could pay to be more attractive, and the more you paid, the more attractive you would be, how much would you pay?
Listen, I know it's a cliche answer, but no, I'm happy with who I am. Let me give you guys a little men's mental health moment. Love yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying, I love who I am. Listen, we all have things that we're insecure about. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't need to pay to change who you are. Someone out there loves you for who you are. I love you for who you are. God loves you for who you are. Don't think you have to change for anyone. Guys, that's it for this week. I'm sorry I couldn't put one of those awesome videos out. I will make it up. I'll put out a couple more videos this week on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, of course. I'm very disappointed. But there will be a part 2 of the ghost hunting. We are actually going to hunt ghosts. I promise you that. Till next week, I will see you then.